What's up, gamers? Get ready to be sad, because that's what this is. That's what we're doing. This is another song for my JRPG soundtrack project thing, and this is gonna be one of those sad songs, one of those sad it makes you sad songs. So I started out with just some real slow, somber strings going like this, but then they go down here like this. This first chord is actually technically major, which gives it sort of like a bittersweet feel, which is nice. I also have some higher strings up here that are also nice and slow. Just nice and simple. Next I bring in some bass strings, as well as speeding up the lead a little bit. And I also added a little bit of a counter melody, again on the strings. And then over here the chord progression changes a bit, so it goes down here now, and you hear still got the lead going and everything. Then here I have a huge pause, and that's because things are about to go crazy. So I amped up the lead, I gave it an octave, also gave the bass an octave, amped up this counter melody a little bit, just everything's higher energy here. So I got it sounding kind of like this. Then I also added the chords from the strings onto this choir here, which sounds very nice. And I also added some arpeggios on this harp, just to add a bit more motion. And then as a transition to this more intense part, I had this orchestral percussion here, so I have a drum roll into a crash cymbal. I'll just show you. So it sounds like this. Something, can't believe X character just died. So sad. So this goes on for a bit. I guess this is sort of like the pre-chorus. And then we get to the chorus, which is the sad part. Well, it's all the sad part. This is the very sad part. So I came up with this chord progression on the strings and the choir, which sounds like this. And to make it hit harder, I have these staccato bass, double bass things going on here. So it just does it's the same chord progression, it just hits it a bunch, I guess. I have the harp again, but it's a bit slower. And then I came up with this lead, which I put on the strings, the choir, the piano, and the harp. And altogether it sounds like this. This is sadder than the time I lost 6 stars to Chance Time in Mario Party. So I let the whole chorus play out, I bring it back again for round 2, why not? And then at the end here I calm it down a bunch, so I remove some octaves in places, and remove some instruments. But the chord progression and melody is the same. And I also add in this spaced out sort of arpeggio thing on the harp and piano. And then here at the end I have a little bit of a teaser on the counter melody strings. So this is actually a leitmotif, which is a thing I like to do. This is the melody from the main theme, and you'll hear it sort of on your left ear if you listen. And here I have to change it to match up with chords, but you know, it's a, you know, and then I ended it with just a long extended note on the strings, which makes it, I don't know, something feels lonely or something, I don't know. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole song. There wasn't actually too much to explain, but I worked really hard on this, and I hope everyone else likes it as much as I do. I also did make a whole piano version of this song, so maybe if this, you know what? If this video gets 1 view, I will release the piano version too. But yeah, the only thing left to do now is give it a listen. Don't forget your tissues.